And we live in the building, man. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in and snapping in on this show. It is your boy West Coast Cowboy, brought to you by the Sports Con, held on July 14th through the 17th. My day might be off a little bit because I'm just super duper excited to go. But yo, man, this show and all sports are sponsored by our people and our family over there by SportsCon. We'll make sure we said it a couple more times throughout the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Salute to them. Hey, and also more importantly, salute to everybody else that's in the building. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. You guys already know what it is. It is your boy West Coast. It is your boy Landlord from Alabama. And it is that old hurry up and buy crazy ass, bad customer service ass.
Hold on, wait a damn minute. So I got to be the one that's a bad businessman. We ain't gonna talk about landlord as being a slum lord. We ain't gonna talk about
Look,
they out here showing $1,000 for a hut.
It be your own people that bring you down. I went in this. You know what I'm saying? Then he go 6'9" me though. It's all good. It's all good.
Bad business.
Look, we know who the gunner of the crew is. This guy out here.
Yes, ma'am.
I said bad customer service because you guys already know at your local convenience store, your customer service is depending on what you buying. If you come in there talking about you want 2 squares for 50 cents, he cussing your ass out, and he gonna tell you hair about 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
We call them Lucy's. You trying to get a couple of Lucy's.
Hey, listen to me, which is highly illegal. I'm not saying we support selling cigarettes individual, but I'm saying I know a couple places. I'm not snitching either, but I know a couple places. If you got $1, they give you 2 up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But if you go in there talking about, let me get some of that Casamigos. How you doing, my friend? You want to do Casamigos?
Yeah.
Hennessy VSOP.
They don't understand English until you spending over $100. You know what I'm saying? When you pop the bottle, they like, yes, friend, yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you spend over $100 in the convenience store. They love you so much. Have you ever been in that one liquor store that they love you so much they start giving you stuff for free?
Back in the day, I was one of the top clients in the liquor store, man.
Look, they used to get happy when they see me. Hey, friend, come on. They know I'm finna spend some money.
I'm gonna tell you the last thing. This is how you know you got love. Listen to me. You go to the liquor store and you short 62 cents. If they don't let you make it, you ain't the man in your city.
You ain't put in enough yet. You ain't put in enough
work. Let them know.
You ain't put in enough work yet.
It's 10.62, and you slap a 10 on that table, and he don't say you good. That man, bro.
You ain't put in enough work yet.
You might go around to the car and dig in that cup holder, boy. You know.
hey, no timeout. Not only if they don't say you good, if they literally let you, if they make you go to the car and go dig through your change and then come back. Oh, you ain't hitting on nothing. You ain't got no motion out here, sir. No motion.
Hey, landlord, they hit you with the slight pull back. Slightly pull it back.
Bro, if they allow you to go to your car and dig through your cup holder, hey, you have no motion, sir. Officially.
It's over for you, boy.
All we saying is you haven't gotten there yet. That's all we saying. It's just another level that you got to get to. You just haven't gotten there yet. That's all.
You got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. But yo, man, hey, man, you guys already know what it is, man. It's your boy West Coast. It's your boy HTM and Landlord. We are Cowboys Uncut, man. Listen to me. We taking this show on the road, man. That was just a little stall because we want to get a couple people up here. But listen to me. Whenever y'all come on the show, it's some mandatory things y'all must do. The first thing you must do is you must hit that share button. I need every single person right now to hit the share button. SHARE. Share it. Share it for me. Don't share it because you like us. Share it because you love us and you desperately want us to grow. Listen to me. If you hate the Eagles and you do believe that the Dallas Cowboys are a better team, you'll share the content 6 times. If you don't, I want you to know deep down inside, you a mother effing Eagles fan and you really the one holding us back.
Straight like that. It's your fault.
Yeah, like we getting gangster with it from now on. If you can't hit that share button 6 times, you're an Eagles fan. That's just my mama. Like it's in your DNA. Like it's in your DNA.
You need to check your heart, your DNA, man. You need to check
your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I heard blood is red, but you bleed blue. That's what the scientists said. That's what
then they came back and changed it. So you can't trust them. You can't trust them.
Blood ain't blue no more. What?
They used to say once the blood hit the oxygen, it turned blue, but it's not true anymore.
What? So is it true that carrots don't really help your eyesight?
I mean, it's not gonna make you see again. Those
They
shit,
go
but,
back on everything.
I mean, hell, Pluto was a planet my entire life until it wasn't.
Yep.
Let me find out that 300-pound white guy that's coming down my chimney every year ain't goddamn Santa Claus. Let me find out how to go get that pistol on his ass.
That's Saint Nick, man. That ain't Santa Claus. That's Saint Nick.
All right, man. So listen, I'm gonna do a couple shout outs real quick. We only got like 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because we had a whole 20-minute conversation before we went live. You know what I'm saying? So we were actually on time this today.
We was doing business though.
Like we were literally on time, and then we had a 20-minute personal conversation for 20 minutes, and then we was like, okay, let's go give them the content. So we apologize for that, but we gonna give y'all some stank, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be on point. It's gonna be consistent. Just like, oh my God, I don't want to say it and mess it up. I got this.
Real quick, shout out to Mickey. She said, I actually just came out the ABC stove from my drink runs. Salute to you.
Hey, say her name one more time. Say her name one more time.
Mickey.
See, that's how I know. That's how I know you, my blood, man. Because I be missing stuff, and then Henny be like, man, he about to say that girl name wrong all over again. All mad again. Let me just go ahead and throw him a layup. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for that, sir. Hey, y'all know I got dyslexica. Once I see it and I think it say Mikey, goddamn it, I'm saying Mikey, and I know it ain't Mikey. I know it ain't.
Straight up. You know, Mickey, one of them goats over here.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get it right. Hey, what's up with you? I know we got Miss Regina Green, little baby in the building, and we got Bruce got the toxic juice. What's up with you, man? Send me about an ounce of it. I got you, boy. Chop Montana. You need to go start a YouTube because you be your takes be kind of crazy sometimes.
He got a YouTube.
He
got a YouTube. Y'all go holler at my guy Choctaw.
Choctaw, you got a YouTube, ain't said nothing. So
let me find out.
He got a YouTube. That's a wild boy. That's my dog right there.
You got a YouTube and ain't said a damn thing. We are beefing at this point, Choctaw.
That's my dog right there. See, y'all ain't tapped in like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't tapped in with Choctaw like y'all thought, huh? That's what it is.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
I'm just playing.
That's your boy. Oh yeah.
All right, hold on. Choctaw, Montana.
That's my fault though. No.
This my Maggie said you call me Mikey for the longest. I know. I got dyslexica. Once it's in my head, it's in my head. I'm sorry. Etta, what's up with you, Etta Lockhart? Appreciate it. You got two strong names, Etta and Lockhart. Those two strong names. Jameson Taylor with his consistent. I like the show. I got Miss Unbothered in the building. Hey man, we got to slide to this content very fast. If I missed you, I apologize. But listen to me. If I missed you, hit that star button, that Cash App button, and I will aggressively stop and say we got to say hello to them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So please hit that star button, hit that share button. Also, these Cash Apps are green. Why? Because we need the green. Listen to me, y'all. The Cowboys Uncut, one thing about Cowboys Uncut, and that's this. We are always going to be in somebody's business. And guess what? July 14th to the 17th, we trying to be nosy in Texas. There's a thing called the Sports Con. They got 200 200 NFL players there. And about 50 of them is Cowboys. So you know what? That means legally Cowboys Uncut must be in the building.
Landlord coming to Texas, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm touching down in Fort Worth, man. So y'all got to support it now. Y'all got to support your boy.
Yeah, and I'm driving up the road, man. Yeah,
I got to catch a flight.
Right.
Yeah. Me and Wes got to catch flights out there. So coming.
Hey, but listen to me, man. We are the outsiders, bro. We stay outside. We gave y'all coverage at the draft. Now we about to give y'all coverage at SportsCon in July in Dallas. But that's only going to happen if you guys hit that star button, hit those Cash App buttons, and hit all those things that you guys can support. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys do a whole lot of support. That's why we feel it is our requirement to be outside and to be able to show you guys these events that you guys aren't going to go to. Guess what? There was a ton of people that couldn't go to the draft that was able to go to the draft. Why? Because Landlord did. There was a ton of people that went to the draft this year. Why? For the first time. Why? Because HTM did. And guess what? We covered the hell out that mother, right?
Straight up.
Right now, wall to wall. You saw everything, bro. You even saw when we picked that tight end in the second round, we all went crazy.
We went crazy out there.
We had to have a group meeting on the spot.
Hey, shout out to Mickey with the $5 super. She says, I'm trying to get my channel up and running too. Go on, get it together, and you better swing through now. You know,
let me find out we got a filmmaker out there.
You support us, we support you. That's how it go, man. Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford with the 199 too. She says, Landlord, Henny, hey, we missed y'all. What's happening? We appreciate you, Miss Patrice.
You should have missed me. I'm the one that be doing shit.
hey, I'm almost on vacation now. Y'all got to thank them for me even coming on here today.
What I say? I'm the one that be disappearing. They be here almost every day. Hey,
well, listen, y'all gonna see me about 3-4 times, so y'all ain't gonna have to miss gear. You ain't gonna have to miss the Henny.
Hey, for real, but let's get into some content though. The reason why we have these long epitaphs and long conversations is because honestly, man, it's July 27th, and I don't really have nothing to talk about. But I will get on here. Why? Because I'm not trying to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life you just got to do it because you don't want to get fired. But I'm just sitting up here thinking about some things that just irritate me, right? I'm just thinking about some things that are just irritating me, right? It is June 27th, 2023, right? Cowboys about 30 days away from training camp. We can all assume that Dakota Rain Prescott is going to be quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Now, I was being nosy in a NFC group, and somebody posted the top quarterbacks in the NFC. So I'm thinking, before I even click on this post, I'm thinking, oh, the Eagles fans and Cowboys is going at it in this month. I can just tell. Let me get my popcorn ready. Do you know I clicked on this goddamn link and was surprised at how many Cowboy fans don't believe that their quarterback is better than the guy that wears the green jersey?
Come on now.
I'm just saying it was enough where West Coast is dropping a video today. Shout out to my video, Jalen Smith yesterday pissing the whole world off. I don't even want to talk about that today because I'm not dealing with it. But I got time today. And I wants to know, Cowboy Nation, outside of winning a Super Bowl, what the hell more does Dak have to do, bruh?
He got to win a Super Bowl, bro.
That's
all they going to say.
I don't think it's enough, bruh.
Well, look, to be honest, man, I already came to this conclusion. And shout out to Towboat Ty. He said, get some Hurtado barbecue when I get in town. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Have it ready. I'm here. Yeah.
I ain't never heard of it, but I ain't never been to Texas like that, But okay, I've come to the conclusion that
what have you concluded?
No matter what Dak Prescott does, if he win the Super Bowl, if he don't throw for 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, stuff like that, over 100 quarterback rating, if he's not almost perfect and then lead the team to the win, they gonna still say, oh, the team was so good that Dak was just there and they just carried him. They gonna still find a way to discredit Dak Prescott. So we need to go ahead and come to peace with that. That's what time it is. That's what's going on. We need to come to peace with it.
I'm just saying, look, people hold Dak Prescott to an entirely different standard than other NFL quarterbacks. I keep seeing Justin Herbert as a top 4 quarterback, and this man just lost a playoff game where he had a 27-point lead. Ain't never won a playoff game, right?
He at home too?
At home. He was a higher seed. So, I just seen that happen. They had not revoked his,
That's considered an upset. They were upset.
Yeah, they were upset.
That's
like he came back from 6 interceptions. What it was? 3.
He threw 4 interceptions that game. Then whatchamacallit turned around, threw 4 touchdowns in like the second half. It was crazy. But hey, Sunshine. I might take Sunshine right now for what the hell he showed me. That's overcoming adversity.
Yeah, I rock with him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, I'm a Bama fan. You won't catch me saying that bad. You won't catch me saying that bad about Trevor Lawrence, bro. Hold on. Mafia Mind said Hurts is no competition for Dak. What Hurts did last year, Dak does every year with or without good receivers. Hurts did take them to the Super Bowl. Team scheme and schedule did. Oh, he said Hurts didn't, because I was about to have an objection with that. It was the team. Now he was there. I ain't saying he did nothing. What he did do, what I give him credit for, he didn't screw it up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't screw it up. He got him there. He facilitated the team to get there. So I can't hate on him for that. I feel like that was great OC work. They offensive coordinator did a great job in utilizing Hurts. He did.
I mean they did, but at the same token, going to the Super Bowl, is not really like a quarterback stat. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like hell. Think about it. Rex Grossman, went to the Super Bowl and lost. That's what the company Jalen Hurts is in right now. It's not like like he was the driving force. He ain't throw for a single touchdown in the playoff run.
Well, Mika said, "What you mean, landlord? Hurts fumble? Yeah, he did fumble it though. But I'm talking about. I was talking about getting to the Super Bowl. That's what I was talking. I was talking about the everything until the game, Mika.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
all.
you something on a bigger level. On a bigger level, what I honestly think happened in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna keep it real.
Somebody got a super right though too.
Hey, shout out to Super Chat. He says since 2016, he is the only quarterback that has weapons taken away. I mean, I know that's somebody on my page. The way he talking,
yeah.
He talking that ooh.
That's the truth though.
That's Q Dog right there. Man, I think I kind of lost my train. What was we talking about right now? I lost my train.
We were talking about Hurts. I think you were about to say something about Hurts.
This is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, I'm a real ass football player, real ass football watcher, real ass football blogger, right? I can talk real ass football, right? I honestly think Jalen Hurts played very well in the Super Bowl.
He played great in the Super Bowl.
This is the statement I'm really gonna say. I think the Eagles let Jalen Hurts down in Super Bowl because, bro, there is no. Listen to me. I'm not even knocking him for the fumble. You want to know why? Because the boy played so well. Like Dak, listen to me. Dak has had ridiculous games where he's had a fumble or interception, and still been able to somehow like.
Look. I'm with you because you telling the truth, Wes. But the people that we can't, the world and the internet don't do well with the truth. So this is the narrative right here, though.
But the real truth is
that's the truth.
The team failed. Listen to me.
Listen, that's the truth.
People failed.
That's all I want you to understand. Listen, that is the truth. But the reason I was mad petty about it, I'm just being honest. They wouldn't have gave Dak that grace. So I said no. They wouldn't have gave Dak that grace. So I just remained consistent and being petty and said I don't care about none of that. Because them boys would have had all kind of memes about Dak. They would have not been true football fans and just told the truth and said Dak played a great game. They wouldn't have said that. They would have been dogging Dak all the way out.
And we seen it.
I said I don't care about it.
We already seen it in the postseason. His rookie year. He had a great game against Aaron Rodgers, scored over 30 points. They like he still lost.
They wouldn't have gave Dak the grace, Wes. Cause look, so I agree with you, bro. You telling the truth. You being a real genuine dude. But if they won't award us the same grace, I'm not giving it to them. Screw that. No, I'm not giving it to them.
Lord, think about this. When you think about Tony Romo's best game, it was a game versus who? Versus Peyton Manning. He threw 5 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah.
He was 1 interception, bro. And then, like, you know what I mean? And it's all discredited. And I'm gonna tell you, that is kind of like it's almost like the difference in maturity. Let's have a higher conversation. This conversation is not for everybody. All right.
Okay.
Let's have a higher conversation right now. Activate higher conversation. All right. Turn it on. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Everybody's elevated. I'm elevated. I feel good. I'm talking deep.
Oh, I gotta drink some water first.
Drink some water. Drink some water. This is what I do.
I had to hydrate my brain for this shit. All right, come on.
Listen to me. This is an elevated conversation. Listen to me. One thing I do or will say as a real watcher of football and sports is the Eagles paid Jalen Hurts despite that one thing. I'm going to tell you this right now. Dak, same situation, plays the type of game that Jalen Hurts played in the Super Bowl, which probably, if he wins, is the best Super Bowl performance of all time. I'm just being real with you. Statistically, from a quarterback, it's one of the greatest feats of a quarterback. As one person,
I about to say Brady went crazy in that loss.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? In the last ensemble, watch the fumble. Same thing with Dak. The fumble, but guess the difference is Dak's fumbled, bro. Like, think about this. Dak has had situations where he threw a pass and a whole nother person touched it, bro. And y'all still put those interceptions on him. So that's why I'm saying there is a discrepancy somewhere in the Cowboy Nation and their damn quarterback. Because when other teams have similar situations, guess what they're still looking at Jalen Hurts as a damn success.
Yes.
Your fans are still eager to be like, we want to see what he can do next.
That's smart though. That's smart. But it's we had a different impact, bro. Yeah, I'm about to say we a whole different fan base when it comes to stuff like that. We gotta realize that. Like the bigger our fan base get, the more toxic people gonna be involved in it. Like we just gotta be real with that. Like it's crazy people as Cowboy fans. We know that. We love them. They are brothers, but everybody got a crazy cousin who they don't get along with. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? The cousin that come over the house, you already know you got to fight them. You know what I'm saying? it's gonna be a fight before the weekend over. That's how our Cowboy fans is at times. So of course we gonna have a way higher standard on our people. We are a great franchise, bro. Like I don't even really get mad at people when they do it from time to time, cause we expect greatness here. Like the Cowboys is great, bro. Like people fail to realize that sometimes I feel like we need to reintroduce ourselves. Like we are a great franchise, bro. So when people expect greatness from us, I really can't get too mad. But sometimes you need to humble them a little bit. Like, bro, listen, this is a good team. Just because we ain't reaching the pinnacle of football, that don't mean we ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to point out the fact though, our fan base don't even let Dak Prescott make it, and they will still sit there and allow the national media and other fan bases elevate quarterbacks that have been less successful than Dak Prescott. They talk about what he hasn't done, but they will sit there with a straight face and tell you Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback.
Jared Goff,
Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins.
Fields, bro. I can't believe it's a real narrative. They saying Justin Fields is better.
Forget that. The Daniel Jones narrative sent me.
I ain't holding you. At least it don't go to Daniel Jones benefit that he been in the league longer because he been bad longer. You know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't showed. It took him years to even show anything, and they still trying to put him over Dak. See what I think some of it rooted in. Just being real, I think some of the draft stock. Some people like swear by the draft stock. With Daniel Jones being such a high draft pick, they like, oh, he's better than that. All they need is a glimpse of good play from a high draft pick. Now they ready to catapult them over Dak all of a sudden. See, but they don't. They hate to be wrong that Dak was this 4th round quarterback that elevated and overtook the whole draft pick. I mean, the whole draft that year. They don't want to concede to that. They don't want to sacrifice that right there. So now they just hold on to them other ideas like, well, why you think they fought so hard for Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz a 1st round draft pick. They like, oh, he's better than Dak. Now everything he do, any little glimpse of good play, they gonna say he better than Dak. And Dak over here doing everything possible to show he's better, and they still discredit it. That's the point of it.
Part of the reason is because look at the draft process. Fans get so excited about 1st round picks doing 1st round picks. I almost cussed. I ain't gonna cuss because I'm better. Listen to me. I don't get excited when 1st round picks do 1st round pick shit. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is 1st round pick stuff? Micah Parsons, 12th overall pick, getting 14 sacks. That sounds about right, bro. What was you expecting him to do? See, and I'm gonna tell you, I think that's why it was so hard for some people to swallow my take. Not swallow, but just understand my take on Micah Parsons' his rookie year. I was surprised, but I really wasn't surprised. You guys told me when he was coming in here he was a generational talent. So what the hell else was he supposed to do?
He's supposed to be generational.
Both of y'all
but don't be too numb. Don't be numb to greatness, though.
I'm not numb to greatness, but also I understand this. Sometimes we misplace greatness with expectation. Bro, you ain't being great. You're doing what's expected of you. You know what I'm saying? God put you, listen to me. God put people on earth to shoot jumpers. He put fake people on earth to put bars together. Some people just know how to stack words on top of words on top of words, bro. The dude know how to stack words, but he know how to talk. How is that possible? Why? Because he's using his God-given ability, his trait that God gave him.
Tag me next time, bro. Call me out. Go on, tell me you talking about me next time, okay? He said, dude know how to stack word better than he can talk. Where's over here shooting subliminals on me? I thought we was better than that, bro.
But hey, both y'all got super chats y'all want to get to them.
Hey, shout out Patrice and shout out to let me see the other one. Hey, appreciate you guys. Hey, listen to me. I'm not as good on the super chats, but I'm getting better. Toxic with he says Tom Downey's burner account. The hate on Dak is created by the front office, other than the front that says quarterbacks are play. Yeah, definitely.
That definitely. He says, what players do you need? What players do you need? Osgo say win it all. That's what I usually say. So he's agreeing.
Hold up. He says Pollard says D-Ware had 8 sacks his rookie season. He had 13 isn't normal for a rookie. Yes, it is.
Hold up, I got another one. Shout out to Towboat Ty. He says through 7 seasons, Dak has better numbers than Breeze, Big Ben, and Tom Brady. Manning didn't win a bowl until his 9th season, and Elway was 34 before his first ring. Y'all Dak haters are stupid. Ooh, I need a bomb after that. That boy just ate.
Yeah.
That boy just ate.
I'll
Shout
tell
out to
you
you,
this
sir.
They
You
had
just
and last year you had. Now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I say it's normal because out of all the pass rushers, Micah. Let's be real. Another reason why I say why it was expected. I kind of knew Micah Parsons was gonna do over 10, 12 numbers is because, bruh, the Cowboys were letting him. You know what I'm saying? The only thing Micah Parsons was doing was rushing the edge. That's it. Like
I got a little pushback on that, Wiz. I'm gonna let you eat though.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, like, okay, I understand you right. You saying that you expected greatness from a great talent, right? But what would it take for them to be extraordinary then? Like that, it's kind of unfair. Like what you want them to do?
Honestly,
this a general request. What you want them to do?
General question. Another stat outside of sacks. Because think about this. I could tell you a dude right now who got 18 and a half sacks in one season and didn't even make a Pro Bowl.
But he ain't. Well, he was basically a DN though.
Yes.
So what else you want him to do?
I will say this: 13 sacks by a rookie only happened 5 times in the history of the NFL.
That's pretty generational, though.
It is. Listen to me, listen to me. I am not saying this is what I'm saying. When an organization allows you to run a stat up, that's what you're going to do, man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the organization put him in a position to run the stat up. Like,
can we at least agree to this right here though?
Micah Parsons a dog? Hell
no. Yeah, we know that. But I'm saying, okay, it's organizations that'll set certain players up in these same situations and won't get these results though. That's what I'm saying. Like you can put a you know what I'm saying? You can put a normal guy there and he ain't gonna do this. That's all I'm saying. So he still get a little credit for that though. That's what I'm saying.
And he does get credit, but this is what I'm telling you guys too. Sometimes we give folks way too much credit. Because I'm going to tell you this right now, anything less than 10, there was no way in hell the Dallas Cowboys was taking a kid 12th overall in front of 2 corners that they really wanted, and he was not going to get that rookie sack number. Bro, listen to me. When Micah got drafted, they were talking about he was going to break the rookie sack number. Just like they said at training camp the very next year that he was going to break the Dallas Cowboy record, bro. Like
I see what you're saying. They will set up somebody to do certain things.
A part of Micah Parsons has been marketing. You know what I'm saying? Marketing the ability to get sacks. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is what I know I'm gonna piss y'all off right here, but I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use my OG status and I'm gonna pull one on y'all right now. What I want Micah Parsons to do, honestly, is give me 2 sacks in the 4th quarter when I really need them. Because right now, he's looking real DeMarcus Ware. And I love DeMarcus Ware. But I know DeMarcus Ware was the NFL leader in getting sacks in the first half. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. The Dallas Cowboys need to put him in positions to do that.
Okay, but look, though.
Fourth quarter, listen to me. Go look at Micah Parsons' 4th quarter in the play. There is a lot of times, bro, when Micah Parsons is on the freaking bench.
I think that's done. You talking about down the stretch of the season or period? He was weighing down though. We understand that he was undersized at the position. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. This is the NFL. We only had one game at the end of the season where we even won by 10 points. Like Micah Parsons needs to be rushing in the 4th quarter. Like Micah Parsons needs to be our end-all guy. Like right now, what I see the Dallas, and I'm just saying how the Dallas Cowboys are using them. And like I said, this conversation isn't for everybody.
Yeah, I just think now he's trying to prepare himself for them moments.
Exactly. And guess what? Did you?
Because you're right. He did kind of like, kind of tail off towards the end of the season. Like in certain situations.
Think about this. And Micah Parsons even acknowledged it too, because that's why he said, "I'm switching positions." And guess what? So I can be a full-time defensive end.
Yeah, he preparing for them moments right now. So you ain't wrong. But I just think that's a part of the growth that he gonna have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no perfect player. And like, if that's gonna be one of his only flaws, I'm fine with it. Cause I see all kind of phenomenal potential coming out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm like, okay, he got a flaw. It was him not being able to withstand the rigorous task of being a defensive end.
You know what?
Soon. You know what I'm saying?
The only bad thing about Micah Parsons right now is in a year, he's going to try to be the most expensive defensive player walking on the face of the planet, bro. So
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
It ain't. I don't think it's a bad thing
either.
Because
if he is that player, sign me up. Because
Listen,
it's like if you want, are you gonna say I don't want to pay for this? I want a diamond watch now. I want the diamond watch right now, but I don't want to pay for it though. Do you want the diamond watch or not? You know what I'm saying? Do you want the bust down or not? Which one you want? Because if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's simple as that. So if I want one of the best players in the league, if I want a generational defender, I'm willing to pay for it. I like nice things. Do y'all like nice things? I
I
mean,
like nice
I
things.
know you like nice things, Wes. I know you.
But
You like nice things.
but
So
listen,
you're gonna have to pay for them.
this is the only problem though, man. The Cowboys, they got all the nice things in the world, man. You trying to hot box with God, bro. Like Jerry Jones got more of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mickey. She said with the
Hey,
$5 super.
go
She
ahead.
says,
No, I just
what happened?
put this up on the screen real quick. I just want to let y'all.
Oh, okay. She says, I honestly believe that Michael was giving his all each play, which is great, but that could potentially wear him down by the fourth. That's exactly, yeah. That's what
I
I
also
think.
got
Really.
I also got a super
You know?
by Q Dog. He said Josh Allen averaged 12 picks per year, no Super Bowl. Dak only averages 9, no Super Bowl, but Allen is better? Question mark. If Dak was white, he would be considered top 5 quarterback. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
It like, look, we don't want to talk about race like that, but we can't ignore that's a factor in some of these opinions though. So we can try to keep it football, but to a certain degree, it is a little undertone of
You know what
the
I like?
race.
I just like the fact that I'm not the only person talking about it anymore. But I will say this. Listen to me. I want to look at this real quick because this is what I'm saying right here. And we're just looking at Micah Parsons. Like, listen, we know Dak gonna get hated on, but there's some other stuff we could talk about too. All right. Micah Parsons ended the season with what? 13 and a half. What did they say? 13 and a half sacks?
13 and a half sacks.
All right. Now, this is the question. From December 4th to January 8th, my boy Micah had a total of 1.5 sacks. Now, that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 16 of the games. The last 6 seasons, and I'm going to tell you this right now. All these games right here are important, but these last 6 games are the most important games of the season because they determine where you're going to the playoffs and typically if you are going to the playoffs.
But to be fair, Wes, come on now. We know we can't just judge off sacks,
fellas,
though.
I'm not trying to judge the man. I'm asking what the hell is going on because at the end of the day, I want Micah Parsons to get the $30 million, but Jerry ain't paying for that shit. He's not going to pay for that.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna
want
the
consistent numbers. So that's what I'm asking. Like, I'm not tearing down Micah. I'm not trying to say he's doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Forgive me, man. Micah, my guy, though.
But hey,
that's my dog.
I want to know what is going on because listen, you can't have straight. I don't know.
What's going on?
Like they done tapped his phones, damn it.
They done finally broke into the trap. The feds done came to the trap.
I think I opened up the page and the page still had script on it still.
I was
concerned.
Like they done. Hey, what's up with you? Hey, what's up with you, S.A. Richburg? I see you, my brother. Salute to you.
Hey, Henny, can you pull up the last 6 games for the Cowboys real quick and tell me those scores real quick? Because I think if we were not mistaken, we actually lost one of those games. We lost the Jags game, didn't we?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
So this is, and listen to me. That's what I'm asking. He says Micah needs to do better against the run. Honestly, technically, no, he don't.
Micah get tackles for loss too, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, where you want Micah to be getting his tackle for his stopping the run is exactly where Landlord just said. He's playing on the edge, bro. He should be tackling for loss.
He get tackles for loss.
But he should not be. If Micah's taking on a tackle or a guard, I'm sad and I'm crying because I know that's not gonna last, man. Micah is not built like a regular linebacker. Go ahead.
Yeah, he can do it from time to time, but you know, like, bro, come on. We actually play football with, you know what I'm saying? So we know after a while, bro, you gonna start wearing down. That's why we gave Zeke the props that he get. Cause like, bro, after a while, you're gonna be like, man, I gotta hit this dude again. After a while, you're gonna like, man, we just hit him. Like, now I gotta get right back up and do it again. After you think about that sequence happening for 3 quarters, that 4th quarter, you're going to be dreading the contact. So that's just the nature of football. You're going to wear down. You're going to start tapping out. What the coach said, fatigue makes
Yeah.
cowards of us all. That's one of the most famous
And I'm gonna
quotes,
tell y'all
and
this
that's
right
true.
here. Listen, y'all I know everybody's saying, remember Micah had an injury. Listen to me. Micah Parsons still played almost every single snap. His snaps really did not diminish. So I know we about to fit listen to me. Y'all, I love how Micah has injuries in November and December, but Zeke didn't. See, that's the funny thing. That's the setup that I just gave y'all. That's the setup.
And hey, shout out to Q Dog, man. He said we have to remember he had it. Oh yeah, that's what you just read.
That was the setup of this.
Hey, they got you an entry too, by the way, Q Dog. So salute to you.
That was a mic drop right there, Wiz.
That was the setup because we know you guys. We have all the injuries for Micah. We know for a fact Zeke had an injury November, December.
Yeah,
you know for a fact
he did.
He did.
I think so. Do that injury linger all year?
Who?
That's what we trying to see.
No, but you know what it does?
Because Zeke got hurt early, bro. Well, he got hurt like what? About week 6 or something.
That man wore a leg brace the rest of the year. So apparently,
yeah.
I mean,
see, but look.
He had like a PCL sprain.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a double-edged sword for me. Cause you want to look. The reason is like you want your guys to tighten up the bootstraps and fight through the pain and play, but not to the detriment of the team, though. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you can't be your normal self, you got to be able to have some self-control to tear down. You know, Zeke didn't ever do that, though. Zeke was like, man, I'm playing. Like, he had the mindset like, bro, I am playing no matter what.
He's Spartan, man.
You also got to remember, listen to me. We also got to remember, Zeke also was your primary first down getter. He also was a lead blocker on, like, think about this. If your offensive line, a lot of times people like to say Zeke, you know, he would play through stuff. Bro, listen to me. I think Zeke also played because his best friend felt that this offensive line couldn't block.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think, like, how much, like, let's just be real. How many times does West Coast be like, man, I really ain't got time to do a show today? And then how many times does West Coast slide on the show and get on the show? Why? Because there's stuff that you do for the homies, man. Like, there's stuff. My kids is waiting right here, waiting to go work out. We better go work out as soon as the show's over. And guess what? I'm on here doing a show for the homies. I also believe that Zeke also understands that he does more than just running. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of times we only credit Zeke for the running aspect. And I'm going to tell you guys, I think that might be the aspect that we don't miss as much, right? I think these other running backs might be able to run. Trey Foster said, Wes, you still talking? I absolutely, and you still listening. So I'm going to keep on talking. That's the whole process of communication. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you this right here. When you're asked to do a multitude of things, and I'm going to tell you, we only focus on the running aspect. But there's going to be a whole lot of stuff that you're going to miss on that. Go ahead.
I wasn't going to add this in. We talk about him not trying to miss time. You know, once you get the label of a guy that misses games, you are usually out the door, no matter who the hell you are.
You are useless.
You are.
And listen,
go ahead. Go ahead.
You just trying to jump over like
no. I thought you had a pause in there. I thought you were done because I see a comment right here. I wanted to get on, but go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying though, man. When you start getting that badge of being an injured player, or you missing games, or you're not available, they're gonna ship you out to Timbuktu. So I think that's part of the reason why he was willing to play through injury. Like I think if in a perfect world, like Zeke would probably set out a game or two, but they like listen. The fan base already was hyping Tony Pollard up both these last 2 years. He already went to war with the front office. They ain't want to pay the man to begin with. So you got a bunch of things over your head. As a guy trying to keep his position. So factor in. They got a guy that they like in Tony Pollard because they let him get a lot of opportunities. Right? You factor in they already paid you when they didn't want to pay you. You just factor in those different things. I think that's one of the added factors in why Ezekiel Elliott played through injury so often.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Christopher Gills said, and where's the coaching? The coaches not load managing their players. That's a slippery slope right there. Because I've been a player, man. You might not tell coach everything. Like the coach don't know how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can see some stuff, physically, but players lie about their health all the time. Let's just be real.
Oh, my mama.
They lie about their health all the time. Like just like Hen said, if you injured all the time, they gonna stop calling your number. So now when coach asks you, you good to go, Michael Gallup? He like, yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm good to go. You got to think, these are some of these people livelihood. Like they need that check too now. So when they ask, is you good to go? He like, yeah, I'm good to go, coach. Like whatever wrong with me, I'm gonna try my best to disguise it so you won't tell. So yeah,
And the way
that's kind of
and the way these contracts are set up, man. The way these contracts are set up, they put these guys in positions to do that. Like Tony Pollard, like you signed the franchise tag kind of willingly. You necessarily put yourself in that position because it's only a 1-year deal. And I'm gonna clarify something real quick. I don't actually have a narrative on Michael Parsons. I just pointed out something that was kind of like odd to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something odd because I'm going to tell you, if you go look at other defensive ends, their snaps ramp up toward the end of the season because that's when you actually need the sacks. Like we didn't need sacks week 1, week 2. Like, you need them sacks toward the end of the season. And what I was saying is, I think the Dallas Cowboys purposely kind of shut those sacks down. Because, bro, listen to me. Micah is too good to go 6 games without a sack, bro. Like, there's just, bro, their own, and his snaps were down. Like, now we can say Micah was injured and but, bro, Micah, listen, Michael Gallup fell down running a slant route in the middle of the field. And you know what they did the very next play? Had him run a hook route. Bro, there's a video right now, bro, and I know y'all remember. Michael Gallup, literally, nobody touched him, bro. He just, and I remember, Landlord, we had the next day, you were like, bro, they need to stop having him doing slants. I know a bunch of routes. You were like curl routes, all that stuff that got him stopping and turn him. He needs to stop doing it, bro.
Yeah.
And the Q Dog says Zeke keep getting TDs. Hurt Parsons, no sacks.
They didn't give a damn about Zeke, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's saying Zeke was kept playing well through the injuries, but Parsons kind of tilted off.
I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I think Parsons was dinged up because everybody's dinged up, bro. Every single person in the NFL is dinged up week 17.
Yeah, true.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I do believe that the Dallas Cowboys during that time was letting other guys get sacks. I believe it. Like let's just think about this. Dorrance Armstrong ended up with 8 sacks. I'm gonna tell you that I don't think the Cowboys want Micah Parsons just sitting on the edge counting sacks. I don't believe they want him doing that, bro.
Miss Regina came up with a go ahead.
No, this is gonna be 2 seconds. I also gonna point out we got the ball ran down our throat at the end of the year.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, Miss Regina came with a good question. I think we can all talk about it. I think I know who I want to get rid of. She said, I don't mean to be negative, but I'm afraid we are so deep. What if they get rid of the wrong ones? And we just seen them make the wrong choice with, I assume she's talking about the defensive line. Yeah, so I assume, I said, you seen how we chose the wrong one with Coop.
Somebody needs to get traded, bro. Because
look, the defensive line, bro, you already know who we'll let, because I was with you. When you said Joe Stans last year on Dorrance Armstrong, Dorrance need to be one of them.
Get traded.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen to me.
He do, man.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I had a conversation, and Dorrance is cool dude. Like I'm having him on the show at some point. We're gonna have, but a lot of these interviews I'm doing, honestly, I'm trying to stag them to training camp now because I've been talking to folks on the TV, which is cool. But I know Landlord's coming to training camp. He's supposed to be coming to training camp. So some of these interviews we do, we just like chirping in those guys. I want to talk to these dudes in person. I mean, it's hard to reschedule when I'm standing in front of you. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, JJ said trade Dorrance, please.
See, look, that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the D-line, bro, to be honest, this the reason why I feel a little more bullish about the Cowboys, because I feel like we doing some uncharacteristic stuff. We wouldn't have re-signed Fowler last year. Well, in years past, we wouldn't have re-signed Dono or Fowler. And I like both of them players. I really think Fowler can ball, bro. And I felt like he was gonna be a person we just lost because we didn't use him a whole lot. And I thought the front office was gonna be just like, well, we didn't use him much. We don't need him. I think that's Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn was like, look, bro, that's my guy. He can play. Leave him alone. Give him a little money and leave us alone. Real talk.
You guys remember when I went this weekend? I went out there to El Paso this weekend. Not this weekend, like 2 weeks ago, and I was out there with Dorrance, and I had the pleasure of hanging out with him and speaking with him and things like that. And I ain't gonna tell you the full gist of our conversation on air, but I will say this. They do, and players do feel like Cowboys do promote some guys getting stats and pull back on certain guys. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Dallas Cowboys they are looking for a balance as far as like this whole sack thing. That's why
Micah and somebody else.
No, that's why. Look, think about this. Most teams would only have a Micah. The Dallas Cowboys are trying to have a Micah, a this, a that, a that, a that, a that. Why? Don't you understand that you're taking sacks away from that guy?
Hey, Q Dog has a quick question. He said, if we had kept Ridgeway, would we have even drafted Mozzie? And he put,
That's interesting because I ain't gonna lie, Ridgeway, for him to be able to actually get some reps over there with that D line, that's pretty
actually
good.
impressive.
That's impressive for real. Cause like, bro, he would have, if he got reps with that D line with Jonathan Allen and them over there, man, he would have definitely been our starter. So that's probably a good question to ask.
We needed a defensive tackle.
Real,
and we chose who? Tristan Hill or somebody over there, man.
We chose Tristan Hill.
How?
And he's not even on the team right now.
To be fair, we didn't actually treat True. It wasn't Tristan Hill. Because Ridgeway didn't even make the team. Like, so we chose.
No, I'm saying they chose the roster spot over him. Like, cause Tristan was on the brink of being cut anyway. It was him and somebody else.
They still traded Tristan Hill.
I won't blame Tristan, but it was somebody else too. We chose somebody over.
I mean, we could have. Hey, how about this? Can we all agree we could have just cut Josh Ball and kept Ridgeway?
Yeah, I mean, Tristan was already gone. That's what I'm saying.
Tristan was gone already. Yeah, so who we chose? Well, we must have chose Ball then, because I remember it was a player that we didn't even really like that much, and we chose him over the Ridgeway. Like real talk.
Well, remember, a roster spot is just a roster spot. You just need 53 men. Like, you could be at any damn position.
You can go deep at a position, or you can go short at a position. Yep.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Like, I also think that the Dallas Cowboys during that time, they were valuing sacks more than anything.
And like, we always needed interior pressure.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's funny. I think it just dawned on the Cowboys here recently. Yo, we can't really stop the run. No, we can't, bro. Like, I think it just like, if you notice, like, I think it literally just dawned on them, bro.
I think that, I ain't gonna lie, I may be giving credit at the wrong place, but I kind of give DQ a lot of that credit though, bro. I think he done had some of them conversations with the Joneses, like, bro, listen, this is what we need. This is what we need.
Starting in the middle too, though.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm thinking it's a process, Wes. The Joneses is like a brick wall, bro. They are stubborn. They are stern in what they believe in. DQ gonna take some years to be able to, weaken that wall. He chipping at it. He finally got a couple of breaks in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Donovan Wilson signing was a break. I feel like drafting Mozzie Smith was a break in that wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just take time for him to be able to keep chipping at it and penetrate. You know what I'm saying? The Joneses are stern.
I'm surprised you draft to run a rate like I just thought it was two colleges that just always had to end with the Cowboys, and I thought it was Boise State and Arkansas. And they trying. I mean, I don't know. Ridgeway is a guy. I think that the Cowboys. I don't know. I think the Cowboys. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it was a situation where they thought that they could maybe release him and just get him back, and they was like, hell no.
And got screwed. Because him and Tyler was going at it in camp too, winning. They were about to fight and everything. They almost got to fight. The boy were going at it.
I honestly think happened. Like, that's what I honestly think happened. Like, I honestly think that the Cowboys be thinking that, like, some guys are smaller than others and they can just, like, kind of put them out there.
Sneak them out there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, nobody, you know what I'm saying? That's what I honestly think, because, bro, like, he wasn't on the, you don't do that to it. You just don't do that to a pick in that position. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't doing that. I mean, he was also we don't care if he did anything against Dallas. It's about what he do in the whole 17-game season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was good. He was earning reps on a defensive line that was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen, I never like giving rivals, credit by anything, but Washington. We all already know about Washington. They paid, in draft picks to have a great defensive line. They have like a top 5 defensive line in football. If he could play on that unit, then he probably doing something right.
JB2 said Tristan Hill was still there. So just to interject, I wonder if that's true.
But hey, at the end of the day, I can't cry for spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? We didn't keep him. And listen, I think the world of Monty Smith right now. So even though it was a move I did not agree with, they rectified it. Just like to an extent, I did not agree with them getting rid of Amari Cooper. It took an entire year for them to fix it. But at this point, you can somewhat say that they rectified it by bringing in Brandon Cooks. You have an actual another 1,000-yard wide receiver in the room with CeeDee Lamb. So as long as they clean up what they mess up and start their life over again, we will.
So they gotta go.
And listen, JC, I love Doris Armstrong, but we got 100,050 pass rushers. You got Michael Parsons, and then on the other side, they're talking about elevating Sam Williams. Sam Williams will get more reps. You paid Dante Fowler to come back for another year,
which made no sense.
I like Fowler though.
I like him too, but it didn't make no sense though.
That's a Dan Quinn move to me. I think Dan Quinn was like, "Hey man."
So you got pass. So I said all that to say you got pass rushers. So I ain't worried about trading.
You know why it pisses me off though? Is because, bro, you up here doing slim pickings on the offensive line, though. Like, bro, imagine if our offensive line was built like our defensive line. Not even just at talent, at depth. Depth. Bro, listen to me, if our offensive line had the depth, like right now, we're not even talking about what positions they're going to play. Bro, give me the 5 best dudes that can protect the quarterback and get your ass outside. And then, what did I say? And then we'll figure out the positions, bro.
Line up right here.
Like, you have a whole second. Listen to me. The damn defensive line is like Golden State, bro. Like you got Jordan Poole. Yeah, you got Jordan Poole coming off the damn bench. And I'm going to tell you this right now. That dude from San Antonio, that dude is 6 inches taller than David Robinson. What the
you seen that? Like the man look like a child.
Let's get it.
What the hell?
Go Spurs, go, baby. Yes, sir.
You're looking on David Robinson like this.
Like, what's up with you, little fella?
straight cleared him.
Looking like what?
But hey, let's close. I am gonna say this. I am gonna say this though. I will say this in their defense. Quality, good offensive linemen are harder to find than pass rushers. Because look, they gave McGovern a contract to start. We thought McGovern was the shit.
You know what? Listen to
Connor Williams too.
This is what I would say though. I don't give a damn about that. Man, these dudes make millions of dollars to try and figure that shit out. You know what we should see? We should see a line of credit. We should see a line of them trying. Okay, we tried this, it failed. Listen, when I see my starting guard, Ronald Leary, get replaced by Connor Williams, who never even played guard in the NFL, played tackle, then they let when he left, they let another guy who couldn't even beat him get the job.
Connor
McGovern, he got the job. His last name was C.
But look, let's look at the defensive line, man, because I ain't got that much longer.
Well, let me just finish this thought.
I know what
you know what I'm saying. Like they're just defaulting guys there. At least on the defensive line, you got to work, bro. You better earn that shit on that, bro. If you don't earn it, you don't earn it. Slam Williams was playing his rookie year because he earned it, bro.
Yeah. See, I'm just looking at this D line even more deeper now.
He was a beast too, and we still have not replaced him.
He was. I'm looking at it like, bro, we still got people that's like Neville and Bohanna. Like, what we gonna do with these people? We got a lot of bodies in the D line.
And then, hey, y'all talk about George Armstrong still, man. What about Isaiah Land? Y'all swear down Isaiah Land is gonna be the best pass rusher in the world.
What about Chauncey Golston, number 9?
Chauncey Golston, and he a deep look. So okay, right now, who you taking right now? Chauncey or Neville? Chauncey or Neville?
I do want that answer.
Fihoko.
Well, I forgot about Fihoko. Man, God,
because he will be a 3-tech this year.
This defensive line is crazy, man.
Fihoko, remember Fihoko though. Since he's a rookie, as long as he doesn't play, like you don't showcase him a lot, you might be able to stash him. But the only thing about him is you're gonna burn his rookie year. You're gonna see me Fihoko him.
I'm just saying, like, bro, it's
no. You're gonna Jalen, because let's just be real. The Cowboys, I think, before the season starts, I think they know who they're gonna Jalen Tolbert. What I mean by Jalen Tolbert, what I mean
don't do that. Don't coin that.
Because some
they
of you
gonna Jalen Tolbert you.
Let me the reason why I'm calling it Jalen Tolbert.
I'm a little bow wow you.
Yeah, hey, because listen,
so damn funny.
Hey, let me explain it though. The reason I'm saying this is because that takes the guilt off of Jalen Tolbert, because some of you guys think that Jalen Tolbert just sucked his rookie year. I don't believe that. I believe the Cowboys went into this season with the thought he's not going to play a lot. Why?
Yeah.
Because if he plays, where do we stash him? How do we keep him on the roster?
I think that was just mismanagement, bro. Because that's what it is for real. Because they drafted a player. Because think about it, Wes. I would have gave them that bone, but at the same time, we had needed a plug and play guy.
Yeah, but
see what I'm saying? You said they was looking at it like he wasn't gonna play. We needed to replace somebody.
What I'm saying,
and I'm gonna say this. I
will
will say this. They also went ahead and gave the boy a damn roster spot.
Yeah, that's just mismanagement, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you though.
That's like you need a truck, but you go get a car. Like that's just mismanagement.
That's what they did though. This is what I think the Cowboys' mindset was on. It was they honestly wanted him to get reps. It wasn't about him being effective. It was more about him getting reps. They just wanted him to get reps. Because if you notice, that's the only thing they did. They brought him in for reps. When on that third down on the damn when he jumped off sides, do we honestly think that Jalen Tolbert was going to get the ball on that third down? No.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He might have been angry. He might have been anxious.
Time out though. Look, somebody just tagged me in that interview, bro. Mike McCarthy said Jalen Tolbert checked with the side ref. They said that wasn't even his fault. Like on the post game interview, Mike McCarthy said he checked with the side ref and they still called him outside.
This is the thing. If you check with, listen to me. This is what a wide receiver knows, bro.
You know, I know. You supposed to check with the ref.
You can check with that ref, but you're also supposed to make sure your foot is not across that line too.
You do.
Because at the end of the day, the ref is not the one getting the penalty. You are. And if you don't know, take a step back.
But you could be off the line. You can get, you know what I'm saying?
But bro, what is he talking about? The line is a quarter inch. You take a half an inch back. What is he talking about?
Yeah. It's just, oh no, man. The man checked with the sides, bro. You still outside.
What I'm saying is this. I don't purposely think that Jalen Tolbert was playing well enough at preseason and in training camp for him to get reps. So I don't purposely think that Jalen Tolbert played his way out of reps. I'm just going to tell you why, because Dennis Houston got reps, right? So what I'm believing is
mismanagement.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say this. Like, did you trust Kellen Moore to make these decisions, my guy? Because that's what makes these decisions. I'm just saying.
No. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is that the Cowboys, I believe, have a list of people, regardless of how good you look, that are just not going to play this year.
I hope not.
Because think about this, bro. Like, listen,
that's politics. So it's politics.
Hell yeah, politics.
Oh, it's politics is gonna kill us then. That's one of the most things. That's one of the things I despise the most in sports. Politics.
Somebody said maybe Tolbert was making mental lapses in practice. See, that's why I'm explaining right now.
I mean, of course he was.
Because we interviewed Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah.
And guess what? The player he described was not even the same player the Cowboys used. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. No,
he basically described that they used to just tell him, "Hey, Jalen, this team play like this. We want you to line up right here and do this."
But you know what?
Like, it's just simple as hell.
Real quick though. But do you understand how crazy that sounds? That is a damn system that Kellen Moore runs, and he couldn't get that man implemented. That's the whole point of running a damn digital system. Hey, you're gonna run a 9.
Back.
But what make it even worse? You couldn't even implement this man. Just give him some kind of role. Like, you can't do nothing. It was just, you can't understand rocket science, so you can't play. That's what you're telling me.
And landlord, and that's why I'm saying I don't believe it was Jalen Tolbert. Bro, someone made a conscious decision that he was not going to play a lot this year, and they stuck with it. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Just like in 2021, when the Cowboys made a conscious decision that Dak was not going to run the ball, and he even said it. Well, you know, that wasn't the plan for 2021. So, bruh, you talking about in that 49er game when we could have made that, and when you had that wide open and the 49ers in Dallas, instead of running the ball out, you could have just ran it, but you guys already had made a decision you weren't going to run the ball. The Cowboys do these types of things.
That's terrible.
And so that's why I'm saying, when I say I wonder who's going to be the guy that gets Jalen Tolbert, I wondered who's going to be that rookie that no matter how, like Simi Fehoko, listen to me. How did Noah Brown make it, bro?
Look, every year it used to be a head scratcher that Noah Brown made the team. For me, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, well, they value blocking from a wide receiver a whole lot more than I do.
Bro,
that's what I used to say.
Like, how does he make the team? 2 years? He would need 2 years of Noah
He
Brown.
made the team. How long he been a Cowboy? He made the team by the hair on his feet.
Since 2017, he's been Dallas Cowboys.
Bro, we don't even know. Before this year, what has he been doing besides blocking sometimes? And
Two training camps, he was hurt. He was hurt at 2 training camps. How do you make the Dallas Cowboys?
And he still made the team. Where he was like
allegedly.
What round we drafted him in? Well, he was like a 7th round or something.
He like a 7th round pick or something. Let me check on Noah Brown. He only had like a handful of touchdowns when he was in college.
Is that not politics? We just said if you be hurt in a situation like that, you doomed. He went doomed.
Paul, hey, listen to me. And Paul, you have a great point. He said Simi Fahoku's still on his team. You're absolutely right. And guess what? They're stashing him.
And they gave him a pseudo injury last year. Because that boy went injured. That boy went injured last year, bro. They just said, hey, we need this roster spot. You need to go over here.
And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. I can talk about this now because he's not on this team. This is some exclusive conversation, and these dudes will verify this because if not, I know Henny was, because we were doing shows around this. Terrell Basham. I had a 40-minute conversation with Terrell Basham in the car on the way, taking him home from my event. And remember when I told y'all there was a certain coach that called while we was in the car, and he was speaking to him in a way to make him feel better about the decision that the team had made.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell Basham was not hurt.
Yeah.
And he was in a contract year. He wanted to and needed to play. And he was frustrated.
And they still sacrificed him.
And you know why they did it? You know why they did it? Because they needed a spot for Dak.
But I want to pick back on that too, though. Because you remember, you also said they knew the year before. They also knew beforehand Dak Prescott was not going to play that Minnesota game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like they did all those theatrics. They knew early on Dak Prescott was not going to play.
And he came out there
warming up
and shit. They saw the period. Hey man, I gotta get up out of here though. Man.
Hey, this is a good ass show, man.
Yeah, always, man.
I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the day job.
Man, I gotta go back to work too. I'm up here just sitting here running my damn man.
I'm gonna read this last. He says Noah was supposed to get cut Simi's rookie year. They hid Simi to keep a guy who was hurt 3 out of 5 years and was blocking receiver. Yes, and you know why they really kept Noah Brown for last year?
I think special teams played a big part in it too.
It do, but listen to me. The Cowboys believe in holding on to people so they can use that. Noah Brown was like a coupon because they held on to Noah Brown and they used his coupon last year so that they didn't have to get an Odell, so they didn't have to get anybody else. Because think about this, they got cheap number 2 wide receiver play for 2020 for last year, off of Noah Brown, off of T.Y. Hilton, off of Dennis Houston.
Bro, that was straight mismanagement, man. The more I think about this wide receiver core, bro, I get mad, bro. Because look at Noah Brown. Then you got Dennis Houston playing, bro.
Oh my God.
Dennis Houston playing, bro. This is mismanagement all day long, bro. It is, man.
Henny, this is the last thing I say. I know this is the last time I say this is the last thing I say. But Henny, remember the conversation we had last week when I said you need to do a show on all these things that the Cowboys did when we were talking about the wide receiver 2 position. We took how many people did we throw at wide receiver 2? We threw
everybody.
We threw Dennis Houston. We threw
T.Y. Hilton.
Then think about this. Then think about cornerback number 2, bro. Cornerback number 2. We threw. Oh my God, bro.
So that year.
I don't even know who to blame for this, though. I'm mad, though.
Oh, no,
I'm looking at it like, are they
prioritizing 4 different dudes at cornerback number 2? 4.
Who they it look like to me, are they prioritizing Kellen Moore?
No, it was 7. 7 people played opposite of Trayvon Diggs last year.
7.
Do y'all feel like they prioritizing Kellen Moore's system? Because ain't no way they looking at this talent saying that's enough. Ain't no way they looking at Dennis Houston like, yeah, he gonna cook them. Ain't no way.
Listen to me. That's bigger.
Ain't no way.
That's front office.
That's front office. The Cowboys are saying they want one guy in each position. Think about this. The running back position. Tony Pollard's going to be our one guy. And then we have a bunch of guys.
Jags.
CeeDee Lamb.
Well, they must not be trying to win.
Is your one guy, and I'm not saying Brandon Cook is not a Brandon Cook is he's a very high end Jag. I'm gonna say he's a very high end Jag. He's not a Jag, but he's a very unfortunately Brandon.
Listen, if he's a superhero, he ain't got no powers. You know what I'm saying?
He like Batman.
He like
be
Batman.
Aquaman.
He like
He'll be
Batman. You know, he
Aquaman.
like the strategist of the Justice League, and he can throw hands and stuff. But you know, he can't fly. He ain't lifting no buildings. You know what I'm saying? He ain't one of those superheroes. But you know, he will save a cat from a tree.
He ain't jumping buildings in a single bound. That's what you're telling me.
Superhero meeting, they be like, "Yo, what's your superhero, man? I'll beat somebody's head up."
I got them hands.
I'm rich. That's my superpower.
Hey, that's what Iron Man's superpower is. He rich.
Rich and
that's
smart.
all his is. He rich, and Bruce Wayne can fight. That's what his is. He rich and can fight.
To finish this conversation at some point because this is a great conversation. Because think about this: at the defensive line, you got Micah, and then you got
everybody else. Like I said, DeMarcus Lawrence. You know, he is not that kind of superhero, but you know what I'm saying? Like he will.
He got that tool belt. He Batman with the tool belt. Like he got a whole lot of tools on that
like
thing.
the Cowboys are trying to go by committee on every position, bro.
They try.
Well, we ain't trying to win.
They don't really want
me depressed. It's time to go.
They don't really want Micah to have 20 sacks. They want everybody to have 8. They don't.
You telling me we ain't trying to win?
CeeDee Lamb to have 1,400 yards. They want everybody to have 1,000. We want 3 receivers with 1,000 yards. But what if you're one of those receivers trying to get paid? You're like, time out. I need 1,500.
That's why they ain't like Dez.
Hell no,
Dez ain't going for that.
Get me paid.
Dez ain't going for that.
Get me paid. Hey, we out of here because these dudes got to go to work, man. It's their fault, not mine.
Yes, sir.
It's their fault, not mine. All right, but hey, man, you already know what it is. This was a freaking good ass show, man. It was a good ass show. We gotta have this conversation.
Yes, I enjoyed y'all, boys.
All right, but hey, man, I love y'all. You already know what it is. Never look down because